Let me see what Wing Commander Bharat Bhushan has to say about this. Wing Commander Bharat Bhushan, can something like this be done deliberately? This is Boeing and Air India we're talking about. You know, two companies and franchises which have been known, to have compromised safety records.
Jai, just as Dr. Sumit had said, that looks like one number one that they are a motivated kind of report that are coming out because Boeing has a lot to lose in this, both way of future sales, reputation, which already is in shambles because there have been two whistleblowers who have said that earlier that Boeing has been doing a little bit of slipshod work on deliveries, particularly to the non-American buyers. Now, it's difficult to believe that a pilot would deliberately put off the switch and endanger himself, his own life. So I have really speaking, it looks like a motivated report out from this. How it happened is a question. Sometimes there could be technically a issue which has not been uh, brought out earlier, or something that has escaped attention of so many engineers and investigators. But there is a report somewhere I read there was an advisory on the fuel switch, but it was not a mandatory requirement, but there was an advisory to check that. So it, probably when you go down to the record and see, there's something must have happened which has prompted Boeing to give this advisory to check the fuel system and the fuel switch. So I really think, I think even today, it is a little speculative exactly how that would have happened. Maybe a little more investigation will reveal whether there was a design defect or there is something else that has happened. But non-Western nations are not as efficient or not as good as they are. So it's possibly a move to cover up the technical faults in the aircraft, to save the business, the future business, the reputation of the manufacturer, and so on and so forth. And of course, pass the blame on pilots who are no longer available to you
Defend
to
themselves.
yes, establish this proof and also save their reputation. And I think it's a little premature for them to have come to this point of conclusion. But as it is, they jumped into that and blamed the Indian pilots, which I think is not right.